Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Vaughn. Lowry covering. There's the pick. Vaughn, the pass to Bogdanovich. They get it again. Feeds to Bargnani. Lets it go from deep. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Mahinmi dishes to Tucker. Here's Kaman. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Here's Bogdanovich. Guarded by Mahinmi.
Blocking foul. Side out. Taj Gibson. That's his first personal foul.
Anderson, he's checked in for Sacramento. They set the pick. Stolen by Tucker. Got a piece of it. And Gibson kicks to Kaman. Good on the shot.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And Kaman no good on that one.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. He dishes it to Kaman. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Ezeli. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Here's Lowry. Pass to Gibson. He kicks it to Kaman. Lets it go. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Kaman's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Bogdanovich passes to Vaughn. Picked by Bargnani. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting for Sacramento, Rashad Vaughn at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Now Lowry. He feeds it to Gibson. To the paint. Here's Kaman. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Kaman's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And Mahinmi with the stuff.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Ahead. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. A baseline J. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Tucker. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
Boy, the fast break has really been good to him here, and they're clicking in transition.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 scores have come from fast break opportunities. They have made the most of their chances.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here are the Lakers. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Derek Favors checked in for Bargnani. And it's Jennings in for Bogdanovich. Lowry against Jennings. Tipped away. Passes it to Vaughn. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. And that'll be his third foul so far. Leonard, he's checked in for Ezeli.
In for your Kings, Myers Leonard.
They set the pick. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Leonard against Kaman. Now, here's Mahinmi. Defense right on him, and he gets it to go.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Leonard with the screen on Lowry. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Mahinmi's shot is good. Mahinmi's got 6 in the quarter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Favors with a screen on Lowry. Down low. Here's Anderson. That's tipped. Outside Lowry for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Favors with the screen. The drive by Jennings. Knocked loose.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Kaman, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Jennings dishes to Favors. 5 on the clock. Vaughn gets the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Lowry kicks to Kaman. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first.
Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
And the Kings making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. And stolen by Kaman. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Vaughn, guarded by Tucker. Vaughn can't get it to go. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 20-6 run. A great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Leonard with a screen on Lowry. Now the pass to Robinson. And Gibson sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
Sacramento ball.
Pass to Flowers. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Tucker, the pass to Gibson. Here's Kaman, and that one is stuck right through.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Jennings. And that one's good. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 assists.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Lowry dishes to Kaman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 19 points for Chris Kaman. The Kings shooting 40% in the fourth.
Hey, how about on Jennings? How about on Jennings?
Bring it, Jennings.
Knocked away. Gibson with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Goes up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Robinson sets a screen for Jennings. Pass to Vaughn. Wide open. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Vaughn's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Lowry kicks to Kaman. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Vaughn. There's a screen by Robinson. Jennings for 3. The rebound by Gibson. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And you can rock the brooms now, fellas. They found a way to defeat this opponent all 4 games this year, finishing out a clean sweep for their season series against the Kings.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Cowboy. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Leonard with a screen on Lowry. It's stolen by Lowry. And here's the break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out with style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And here are the Lakers. And here's Tucker. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Mark, congratulations on this win. What was the key to getting the rhythm going for the team's offense?
Sharing the ball, just making the play, just, making each other better. That's always something really good, man. It gets contagious both sides.
Mark, thank you for the time, guys. This is a heck of a big man.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying